For decades, Antonio Banderas has been one of the most captivating figures in cinema, a presence that commands attention with every scene, every line, every gesture. From his breakout role as the fiery and fearless hero in Desperado, to the charming, swashbuckling rogue in Zorro, and the deeply nuanced performances in dramatic and character-driven films, he has built a career defined by passion, intensity, and artistry. Audiences around the globe have been drawn not only to his magnetic talent, but also to the warmth and authenticity he brings off screen, making him a beloved figure both in Hollywood and internationally. And his unmistakable voice, expressive eyes, and remarkable versatility have allowed him to move seamlessly between genres, winning the hearts of generations of fans who have grown alongside his work. For those who have followed him from the earliest days of his career in Spain to his rise in American cinema, Banderas represents the very essence of dedication, courage, and the relentless pursuit of creative expression. Behind the curtain, yet behind the elegance, charisma, and energy that he has displayed on screen, few have fully known the challenges he has faced in his personal life. Like many artists who dedicate themselves entirely to their craft, Banderas has carried burdens quietly, striving to balance the pressures of fame, the expectations of audiences, and the realities of his private world. Those close to him have noticed subtle changes over recent months, moments of reflection, a deeper attentiveness to the people around him, and a focus on the things that matter most, and conversations about gratitude, legacy, and the fragility of life have become more frequent, carrying a weight that is only now being fully understood by those who witness it. In hindsight, these discussions were glimpses into the emotional landscape he has been navigating, a quiet prelude to the choices he now faces in life and career, a personal challenge. According to sources close to him, Banderas has recently received news of a serious medical condition that has prompted him to reconsider the next steps in his life. For a man whose work has always demanded intensity, stamina, and an extraordinary physical presence, this represents a profound challenge. Known for pushing through injuries, exhaustion, and moments of emotional difficulty to deliver unforgettable performances, Banderas now finds himself in a situation where strength must take on a different meaning, and those closest to him describe a man striving to remain resilient, while also coming to terms with the reality that he must prioritize his health and well-being above all else. The pace of filming, the long hours, and the demands of international travel are no longer secondary concerns. They are factors to be considered carefully in a life that has always been driven by creativity and commitment. Quiet reflections. In recent months, Banderas has reportedly spent more time in intimate moments with those he loves, expressing appreciation for colleagues, friends, and collaborators with whom he has shared his career journey. These farewells are not dramatic or public, but they are heartfelt, a testament to the deep connections he has nurtured over decades. He has spoken often about the privilege of doing work he loves and the honor of performing for audiences around the world. And to those who have watched him evolve from a young actor in Spain to a global superstar, these private gestures carry profound meaning. A man acknowledging the gift of life, the value of human relationships, and the importance of expressing gratitude while he still can. The weight of legacy. For an actor like Banderas, legacy has always been more than awards or box office numbers. It is the mark left on hearts, the memories created in cinemas, and the way his performances resonate with viewers long after the credits roll. In his personal conversations, he has reflected on the impermanence of time and the importance of leaving a positive impact on others, and words about resilience, courage, and emotional honesty take on heightened significance now as he contemplates the road ahead. The intensity that defined his work, the drive that pushed him to embody each character fully, is now matched by a need for inner reflection, self-care, and a conscious approach to the next chapter of life. And it is a reminder that even the strongest among us must honor our own limits, no matter how extraordinary our gifts or accomplishments. The human side of a star. One of the things that has always made Antonio Banderas remarkable is his ability to connect with audiences on a deeply human level. Whether he is playing a heroic figure, a conflicted anti-hero, or a tender-hearted character, his performances carry a sincerity and warmth that feel personal, as though he is sharing a piece of himself with each viewer. That connection is not confined to the screen. It extends to the off-screen persona that fans have come to know and love. In moments of conversation, Banderas has often revealed a humility and gratitude that stand in contrast to the larger-than-life characters he portrays. And his life, like his work, reflects both strength and vulnerability, artistry and humanity, brilliance and authenticity. Facing an uncertain future, receiving a serious medical diagnosis is always a life-altering experience. And for someone whose life has been defined by physicality, creativity, and endurance, it can feel especially profound. Banderas now faces a challenge that is deeply personal, one that requires him to pause, reflect, and recalibrate. Friends and collaborators describe him as maintaining courage while embracing the reality that he cannot simply push forward as he always has. And the discipline that once manifested in long days on set, rigorous preparation, and intense commitment to his craft now takes a new form, a thoughtful, intentional focus on health, well-being, and the relationships that sustain him. This is a moment that calls for quiet strength, for patience, and for the acceptance that sometimes the greatest acts of courage are not performed under bright lights, but in the privacy of one's own life. Farewells and gratitude. Even without public announcements, those around Banderas have noticed his attempts to say goodbye in small, meaningful ways. He's expressed appreciation to longtime collaborators, thanked colleagues for shared experiences, and reflected on the opportunities he has had to tell stories that reach across cultures and generations. These moments are intimate, understated, and deeply human, emphasizing the profound impact of a life lived with intentionality and purpose. The gestures, while quiet, resonate with meaning. A man acknowledging both the joy of his accomplishments and the inevitability of change, choosing to express his gratitude while he can, and leaving behind memories that will continue to inspire. The emotional landscape beyond the medical concerns. This chapter in Banderas' life is a journey through reflection, vulnerability, and emotional depth. Like anyone facing unexpected challenges, he is navigating complex feelings, uncertainty, introspection, and the bittersweet nature of transition. Conversations about resilience and strength have taken on new significance, highlighting the enduring courage that has always been a hallmark of his career. And in private, he has shown the same intensity and commitment to authenticity that has defined his work, now applied to his personal life. These reflections are a reminder that even those who seem larger than life must confront the delicate and fleeting nature of existence, and that human emotion, compassion, love, and vulnerability is as important as any accolade or performance. A global community of support. The reaction from fans has been extraordinary, reflecting the deep connection Banderas has nurtured over decades. Across continents, people have expressed their love, support, and admiration for a man whose work transcends borders and whose presence has left an indelible mark on film and culture. Messages of encouragement, gratitude, and hope have poured in, illustrating the way audiences feel a personal bond with an actor who has always communicated authenticity and heart. And this collective outpouring is a testament not only to his talent, but also to the humanity he brings to every interaction, every performance, and every public appearance. Looking ahead, while the future may hold uncertainty, Antonio Banderas' story is far from over. Whether he continues to act, explores other creative avenues, or focuses on personal pursuits, the principles that have guided his life, integrity, passion, generosity, and resilience, will remain central. Fans can take comfort in knowing that his work has already left a permanent imprint on culture and hearts alike, and that the qualities that have made him beloved will continue to inspire, regardless of the path he chooses next. Conclusion. Today, as fans around the world reflect on Antonio Banderas' extraordinary life and career, they do so with a mixture of admiration, concern, and gratitude. His talent has transcended borders, his performances have moved millions, and his humanity has shone as brightly as any role he has played. In facing personal challenges, he reminds the world that strength and vulnerability are intertwined, that true courage is both quiet and powerful, and that a life lived with authenticity leaves an enduring impact. And whether this is a pause, a transition, or the beginning of a new chapter, one thing is clear: Antonio Banderas' legacy is unshakable. His spirit is timeless, and his influence will continue to touch the hearts of audiences across generations. In celebrating his artistry, honoring his courage,